Hey guys, Jeff Ryan here, just having some fun with the Mini Cooper. I made that up a few years back. My wife had a Mini Cooper, and when I saw the body on eBay, I knew I just had to have it. And it was all gray, and so I did all the paint work on that, and it came out really good. I really like it, really like it. All right, we got some projects to get to, but before that, I want to thank Scott Weiss. He's the gentleman who helped us out with the tow truck and everything like that. Look what he sent me, guys. Unbelievable. Atlas, look at this poster. Look at this poster. I can't wait to hang this thing. I'm going to get some more of the slot car stuff done that I'm going to be decorating in the garage. I got plenty of real estate where I can hang this bugger, you know, I really do. But look at this. I love this artwork. They're at a drive-in theater, and he's got all the Atlas cars down there, then the pictures of them down at the bottom. Absolutely wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And Scott sent me a note, guys. He has 2 more posters like this. And he says, if anybody wants to trade him for a poster for a good running Atlas chassis, I tell you what, tell me, and then I can pass his contact information on to you. But my God, I just love it. I love the artwork. It is so 60s. You know what I mean? It's absolutely wonderful. All right, the projects we need to get to. Well, I like the Mini Cooper. Here we go. We have 3 projects right here. The AC Cobra. The AC Cobra. I've got a windshield, and I think it needed a back. Yeah, it does need a back bumper. It does have a front bumper. Not sure if I'm going to swap that out or just make it look better. I've got a windshield again, and the guy, I've got either a head or we can replace them with the turquoise body that I have all made up, ready to go. Now the Batmobile. Why in the world do I have a Batmobile? Because I think I'm the guy that can make it look better, and it's missing Robin's head, missing front and back windshield. Fine, I got all that stuff. I know that the back wheel wells are trimmed slightly, mostly in the back, but it doesn't look bad. And what's interesting is when you have a black chassis on a black body on a black chassis, and then you see the wheel wells are slightly shaved, you can't see it. So after I get that fixed up, it's going to be a giveaway, guys. That's going to be one of the giveaways. Now, the Dune Buggy. These are one of the ones that they would sell with a piece of track, and it's like a blank canvas for us. We can do anything we want. Let me go ahead and grab mine over here. I only have, I've got one just like it that I did, you know, the way I wanted it with the roll bar and all that stuff. Here's what I want. Now, I've got a Dune Buggy here. Here's what I want. I'm going to try to get in there. You see how the carpet is black, but the guy in there is white, the stick shift is white. Okay, front headlights, silver. I don't know, is that a gas cap on the front? That's silver too. And then the tire, silver in the middle, black on the tire part. So what I'm thinking, if one of you guys wants to raise your hand and complete this thing, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I want the lights painted in front, easy peasy, the gas cap. Now the carpet there, I'm thinking what I would do is I would just tape everything off, and then just spray it black, and then paint the guy white. Now the tire, not harder, you just gotta know what to do. With the silver, I would take a tube, and I know this is not a tube, I know it's not a tube. I would take a tube, dip it into some black paint, and I'd get the tire circle. I'd do the same thing with the inside, you know, the silver part. So it can be done, So if somebody wants to raise their hand and say, hey, listen, I can complete it to where I'm gonna get the carpet in, paint the guy white, the stick shift, do the tire, the headlights and everything like that, let me know. I'll make sure you can get it. I'm gonna give you a head, I'm gonna give you a windshield. I think I got a windshield. I haven't even spoke to him, so I gotta check to see if I can get a windshield. But I know I got some roll bars. So I essentially want it painted up like this, but being the convertible. All right, so we will get to that in a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I wanna start with the AC Cobra. It looks filthy. It's got a 1 decal on it and stuff like that. So let me just go ahead and take that to the sink, see if we can get it looking a little bit better. And I know I got a little bit of residual of the windshield on there. I still gotta get that off. Here we go. Okay, very good. Here we're at the sink. I'm gonna get the water going on. We've got extremely hot water here. And I'm gonna just get the decal off, make it look a little bit better. I've got the my toothbrush out. I've said it before, but this is like a baby's toothbrush. It is really soft. It's really soft. So it's not going to scratch any plastic like that. So let me go ahead and if we get lucky, the water might help me take off part of that windshield. Let's see what we get, guys. Okay, got it washed up. Still a little bit damp here. I'm gonna I'm gonna shirt dry here. The guy came off, I started lifting him up a little bit with my thumbnail and he broke, so I just took the rest of them off. Pretty easy to get off. I still have to address the windshield there. You see how it's stuck to the passenger side and a little bit to the driver's side? I'm gonna take my tiny little screwdriver there. I'm going to see if I can pry it off. If not, I'm probably going to soak it in some warm salt water, see if that'll loosen it up. All right, here's what I'm going to do. As far as getting the windshield, the little residuals off, I've got a lot of salt in a cup here. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to get the water really hot via the microwave. I'm just going to let it sit in there. Often that'll work. That'll get the old glue parts off. Does it work 100% of the time? No. Does it? Is it worth a shot? Yeah. You can even use salt water to get super glue off your fingers. If you haven't tried it, it works, guys. Just got the water out of the microwave, getting ready to dunk it, and I stirred it up just to make sure that all the salt there has been dissolved there. So I'm going to let that sit in the water for a bit and see if it doesn't help out with those the windshield residuals. It's been in there. I'm going to say, I haven't timed it, but I'm going to say under 10 minutes it's been in the hot water there, and I know the water's probably starting to cool off quite a bit now. So let me go ahead and get it fishing out of there, and I'm going to see if I can get some of that windshield off for us. I just used the tiny little screwdriver and the X-Acto. I probably got most of it off. I'm going to work on it just a little bit more, but in doing so, I've got to clean out the both the holes probably. Well, that one looks pretty clear. The one on the right, the driver's, but the one on the left, I definitely got to clean that out. I've got a small bit. I'm going to go ahead and drill that out here in just a sec. All right, just try to clean up a little bit more. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get a windshield for us, and I decided to get both front and back bumpers for it, just so that they look really good. Fantastic. What I want to do, I want to dry fit the windshield to make sure it's going to fit in there. If I need to get any more of the residuals off, I will. And I got to take the front bumper off, so I'm going to get after that next. Yeah, I actually got to get the back bumper off too. There's no nubs there, but I got to get them off. You see the black rings around the front bumper there, where they like hot knifed it and melted it? As soon as you take those off, the front bumper will come off. And the same thing with the back there. Those little tan, melty parts, you get those off, and you can fit a new back bumper in there. So let me get the X-Acto over those. Okay, it was just the easiest thing. I took my X-Acto here, and I just scraped across, and both those little rings came off. And I wish I had a third hand here, but that front bumper should just come off. I'm going to do the same thing here with the back bumper and the X-Acto. Just take those little nubs off, and again, we should be good. Yeah, just the easiest thing. You grind the nubs off a little bit, get those black rings off, the melted part, and the bumpers just come off. I got a new set there. Those are from Rather Boring on eBay, as well as the glass there. So we are getting close to getting this thing back together. Boy, I like that right away. The windshield just went right in, didn't it? I mean, look at that. Look at, yeah, I know there's no glue there either, and it just, boy, I liked it. That's solid. Very good. And I do like to use the Scotch Maximum Strength adhesive. I use a tiny little bit. I just want to hold it in place. I don't want a Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, Crazy Glue. I just want a little bit of this, and it seems to work out real good. I tell you what, before I glue anything up, I want to make sure that the back bumper fits, and the front bumper, I did it just a second ago, and you see the holes right there in the front? I had to drill them out just a little bit to get that front bumper to fit in better. That's okay, guys. I want it to fit properly, and I know that Rather Boring's done an exceptional job as far as getting us these replacement parts, and if you have to tweak something just a little bit, that's okay. That's okay. So I think everything fits my satisfaction. I'm going to start gluing it up. Fantastic. I got everything glued up the way I want it. Got the driver and everything. This bugger is ready for a chassis. I might use that one there. Don't know, but man, that came out a whole lot better. All right, very good. Let's go to the Batmobile. I'm going to grab the, I got a head for Robin and both the windshields. Just a sec. All right, I just bored the holes out there, and the windshields fit just like they should. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that head in next. Wow, what do you think? I think Robin's head looks perfect in there. You know what? Absolutely perfect. Very good. Let me start gluing these things up. All right, while these two projects are drying, I'm going to go ahead and take this to the sink, get it washed up, get it cleaned up, and gather all the pieces that I have for it. Just getting back from the sink, and you could tell it had some filth on it. Not too bad, but you could tell it did. Got it all cleaned up. Now I'm going to wick out the screw post there, guys, because if you put a screw in there and there's water in there, you're going to get a rusty screw. So I'm going to wick those out. I'm going to shirt dry it and buff it out a little bit, just like. Again, these have been drying. I gathered some parts. I got he's going around the world to the left. Look at his head. I just dropped his head in there. That's my fault. The roll bar, I got that. Got the head, got the windshield. I tell you what, the windshield, I didn't have one. In my spare, I didn't have one. I took the windshield from the one I got here, and that's okay. I don't mind giving it away. I'm going to order another one, probably several more, because I love the Dune Buggies. But the windshield fits the head. It does fit quite well. I got to straighten them out there. But that is going to be a giveaway. Again, guys, I want the lights painted, the gas cut painted like it should be. The tire, again, that's going to be easy. I'm rethinking it. Probably paint the whole tire silver, tape everything off, and then just the inside with the black, because the lip where the tire is, it's all black. And then again, where the carpet is, spray it, then paint the guy white, the stick shift white, and the head tan black hair. If you think you can do all that, raise your hand, guys. That's going to be a fun project. Just got the chassis on the Cobra there. I could not wait any longer, guys. It is definitely track time. The controller. That's what you want on a maiden voyage, isn't it? You know, goes a half inch and stops. Too fun. Oh boy, I like it. That looks good. Looks good. That looks like it's oh, and I didn't tell you. For this one, the body and the body, the Dune Buggy, $10 each. $10 each. That's worth a lot more than $10 looking like that in that condition. Front bumper's on, looks good. The windshield's on. Back bumper's on, looks good. Got the driver and everything. Guys, that's just ready to go. That looks so good. Don't know if that's going to go on eBay or in my collection. Don't know, but I really like the way it came out. Man, that looks good. And the turquoise driver, I know that's the color originally that they had, and I think it's just the right color for the car. I really do. Okay, the two giveaways. You got it. You got to be ready to paint this bugger up. You got to be ready to paint it up, and you got to do a good job. The chassis is not included, but I do have a guide pin, front screw, back screw, the roll bar, the guy's head, and the windshield. And as far as the Batmobile, I'm going to throw in a lighting kit just for fun. If somebody did want a Batmobile with the flamethrower coming out, this is the one to do it, because you know that the windshield's reproduction, Robin reproduction. It's got the shaved back wheel wells, but it's just slight. So if anybody did want a Batmobile that looks really good, that's painted up really good, this is the one. Raise your hand and it's yours. And with both of these guys, I want to see pictures. If you raise your hand, you want these, and I send them to you, send me some pictures along the way. The Batmobile, if you want to do the lighting thing, I want to see it on a chassis. I want to see that red light coming out the turbo. I really do. And I definitely want to see step by step how you do with the Dune Buggy there. All right, guys, I'm going to have some more fun over here with the AC Cobra. Let me know if you need anything, guys. I'm here for you. See ya.